Hello, this video is to demonstrate how to go to first failover mode out of primary mode when you're running with a rack system that has a laptop and it has the new HDMI switch unit. Now the centers that have this currently are LA, Orange County, Boston, and Seattle. And those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. Yours may have been installed. This video covers all of them. So the first thing I want to note is the cables that are being used. So currently we're in primary mode and we only have the Ethernet cable plugged in. We would also have the power cable plugged in. I don't have it for this demonstration, but you'd have the power plugged in, and that always stays on the laptop. So the green cable indicates it's in primary mode. You'll notice I have these other two cables and they're yellow and they are not hooked up. In primary mode, they shouldn't be hooked up. You don't need them. They're only used for first secondary. Yellow means first secondary. There is also, in some cases, a red set of cables, and those are used in secondary failover. This is first failover. All right, so you're sitting here, everything's running fine, and the landmark form leader or course leader clicks, and something's happening. It's locked up, and you realize that the rack PC is no longer responding. It's crashed. It's like, oh no, it's not working correctly. The rack PC, I can't make it work. I must now go to the laptop. So you're going to go to the laptop, and you're going to actually start running the presentation from the laptop. So if you come around here and look at my screen, the first thing you want to do is you want to note the slide you're on. Now you should be tracking this anyway, but I'm on slide 9 of 102. And the other thing is, you may be somewhere inside that slide. Notice I move forward a couple, and I'm still on 9. There are animations. So don't worry so much about what you're seeing here. Notate the slide number. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close VNC, and that closes that out. I'm going to take out the Ethernet cable. Now, if you look back just over behind me, there's a little blue light. That's the switch itself. You may have if you have a light on it, then you have the auto switch. If you don't have a light on it, there's going to be a push button on it. If you have a push button, you'll have to walk over there manually and switch it. If you have the auto switch, it'll change when you plug in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the HDMI cable and I'm going to plug it in. Now this HDMI port is located here on this laptop. It could be located in a different spot, but here it's right here on this side. Now the moment I do that, you saw some flashing on the screen. And you'll notice this is changing. That's the landmark logo. And if you look back at the switch, that little blue light went from the top to the bottom. All right. Now I'm going to plug in the USB cable, and this is for the clicker. And the clicker for this room happens to be right up there. It's a cord that goes up there. It's kind of stuffed in there. Yours will be in a similar type place where it's up high. And so I've done those two things. The screens are now running directly from this laptop, okay? I'm now going to start the presentation. I'm going to scroll down. I was on slide 9, so I'm going to go to slide 9. I'm going to go to slideshow, and I'm going to say from current slide. Now you're also going to take the clicker away from the landmark forum leader or course leader and give them the one that corresponds to that receiver up there. And you would have tested this during your setup phase. And then you're back, and now if you were a couple of animations in like we were, you might do that, or just go to the slide and let the course leader manage going forward a couple of animations. And that's how you do failover for a system that has the HDMI switch installed. Thank you for watching.